Toledo's news, weather, and traffic station. 1370 WSPD, an iHeart radio station.
There's nothing more of a sexier weatherman than Norm Van Ness. He's the sexiest on WNWO, and he's on weeknights, and he's got a charity event going on this weekend. Norm, it's always a pleasure having you on 1370 WSPD on the JohnyD show. So
I think it's the shaved head. I think that's what's throwing you off. I don't know. For a balding white guy to finally go there and have it look decent is like one of the great highlights of my life so far, I think.
We have the same look, plus you have the goatee on TV, so you substitute your hair with your goatee on the bottom there.
There you go. When you lose it in one spot, you got to find it somewhere else. That's the way I look at it.
How's everything at 24 going? Pretty well?
You know what? Everything's going great, man. We are continuing to press on here. We've got live coverage of the Medical Mutual Glass City Marathon coming up on Sunday morning. So as you're waking up and having some coffee and some muffins or maybe some donuts, you can sit and watch other people run until they puke. It'll be great.
Yeah, there you go. And you know what? The weather's got to change here soon. So
yeah, and it's going to be a lot warmer toward the beginning of next week, but we might have some showers around on Sunday morning for the marathon. So we're trying to nail that down and get our forecast right here as we come up at 6 o'clock.
There you go. So you're doing something special this weekend, which you do a lot of charity work, and we're proud to put it on our radio station here at WSPD. Tell us what you're doing this weekend, Norm.
Well, I sit on the board of directors for Village House down in Fremont, Ohio, and this is a 501c3 charity, and one of the main things that we do there at Village House is if, let's say, a parent or a guardian is accused of abusing their child or a child that they are in care of, the courts, unfortunately, the way the laws work in the state of Ohio, they're still granted visitation rights until they go through trial and the court decides otherwise. Well, the great thing about Village House is we provide a safe, supervised home-like environment for these visitations to take place. And it's a very big service. We also do things like custody exchanges for maybe families that have joint custody and mom and dad don't get along very well. So just really a place that's centered around providing a safe home-like environment for children in a lot of places in Northwest Ohio. It's based in Fremont, but we draw from all the surrounding counties, and we've got this benefit coming up on Sunday to help raise some funds for the Village House.
Now, it says here about 3,000 families have used the services of the Village House, and I've heard of it to date. Of course, that is to date. And so you need all the help you can get, and charity, of course, is what we like to promote here on WSPD, anything locally. So you have something going on this weekend, Norm Van Ness. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's coming up this Sunday, and it's going to be a really fun event. It's a combination concert / raffle / all kinds of fun stuff going on. It's going to be at the American Legion in Fremont, Ohio on Buckland Avenue, kind of a famous venue in the area. They've had a lot of big acts play there over the years, but our band for the event is going to be Wally and the Beeves, and we're so lucky to have them.
They're great.
One of Northwest Ohio's great bands. If you're ever out on the islands in the summertime or at a fair or a festival, you've seen Wally and the Beeves. It's a high-energy, fun dance show, and we're really happy to have them. We've got all kinds of great raffle items going on for the event. We've got tickets to the Quicken Loans 400 coming up on Father's Day up at MIS. We're raffling off a 50-inch plasma television. We've got tons of great auction items that have been donated, so we're really looking forward to it. Doors are going to open at 1, and the band's going to start at 2 o'clock. And for a Sunday afternoon, if you don't have anything else to do, we'd love to see people come down. We've got people already coming up from Columbus. We've got people coming from as far away as Stryker, Ohio, Defiance, Huron, Ohio, all coming to Fremont because of the draw of Wally and the Beeves. So we know it's going to be a really fun show, and we're going to raise a lot of money for an awesome cause.
Yeah, it really is. And the Village House obviously takes a lot of money to run. And you take these kids in, of course, I know a little bit about it, not as much as you do, but it's affected abuse by, and it could be divorce, it could be separation, it could be anything, just helping out kids. So they need this money to keep going, and you do this every year.
Yeah, we try to put on several different fundraisers over the year. Now, as a 501c3 charity, we have to raise a lot of money ourselves. There is a fee structure for parents and people that are using the facility, but it's a sliding scale based on income.
Right.
And what you learn over time is that a lot of the families, well, not a lot, but a good number of the families that are in these types of situations that need to utilize Village House, they usually don't have a very good income stream. So we need to find ways to supplement and keep the doors open. The Diocese of Toledo has been fantastic. The house that we actually use is a former nunnery where nuns used to live right behind St. Anne's Church down there in Fremont, and they actually lease it to us for $1 a year.
All right,
and that is an awesome thing that the Toledo Diocese does for us.
Quickly, because we got to do news here, but
Yeah.
quickly, it's Sunday. Give us the location again.
Sunday, 1 o'clock, the doors will open. It's at the American Legion in Fremont, Ohio. Wally and the Beeves, lots of great auction items. We'd love to have people come out and just have a good time with us.
There you go. Thank you, Norm. I appreciate your time.
Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate it, buddy.
We'll check it news next on 1370 WSPD Toledo.